So, Rising has gone downhill. Let's just be honest here. Rising, they are no longer. I mean, you can make an argument that they've always been this way, but I mean, this is like they are not rising. Like, I'm sorry, they are. They're going down in the downtrend right now. So, this is Kim Iversen, I believe, who has a hot take on Rising on The Hill. Has a hot take on Ethan Crumbley and how mainstream media is portraying Ethan Crumbley with these photographs, making him look like an angel, posting second grade photos. So let's watch. Let's see what Kim Iversen's take
here is. Look at the
is.
photos of Ethan Crumbley people on social media and some media outlets are using. He's now 15, and yet they chose this angelic-looking photo from about when he was 10. What is the purpose of this when there are several other photos, like his mugshot, that could have been shown instead?
That's a good point. Actually, wait a second. That's a good point. Hold the phone, folks. Hold the phone. I take back what I started this segment with. That's actually a good point. They should be using his mugshot. Why? It is bizarre, right? That they're showing photos of it. If someone, shoots up a synagogue, do they show their, first grade school photo? But in America, if they're white, they do. So, all right, let's see where this goes.
This same sort of tactic is used in reverse against black perpetrators and even victims. Rather than use their school photo of them smiling and looking like good kids, they use the meanest looking, most aggressive photo they can find on social media to...
That's so true. That is exactly correct, Kim. Whenever there's any black person that even maybe thinks of doing something badly, they will always use titles like ex-convict, felony, multiple felony guy, or and they'll use these photos that they took with guns or whatever, that is very true. And when it's white people, they use these he's doing this. That's so true. That's exactly correct. There is a very strange way that the mainstream media presents, black people and white people in these kind of headlines. So let's keep going. This is actually good on Rising. Good on Rising.
To portray them as villains. They attempt to portray them as people who either obviously would commit the heinous crime they did or victims who deserved it. They do this to placate a certain bias and mindset that the audience already holds, and the same looks to be happening in this case, showing...
So they're playing to the bias that Americans are racist. Wow! This is a really good take from Kim Iversen on Rising as of this moment, 45 seconds in. So, all right, let's watch.
Crumbley as this innocent-looking angelic white kid is intended to stoke fear and support a narrative that white people, no matter how nice they look, are domestic terrorists who we should all be afraid of.
Folks, I mean, again, I don't even...
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Let's play that again.
No matter how nice they look, are domestic terrorists who we should all be afraid of. Look at the photos of Ethan Crumbley people.
That isn't what it meant.
Well, what did it mean then? Explain.
It meant that it's indicative of low-resolution thinking.
What? What?
Be happening in this case. Showing Crumbley as this innocent-looking angelic white kid is intended to stoke fear and support a narrative that white people, no matter how nice they look, are domestic terrorists who we should all be afraid of.
As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
I gotta say, I am impressed. I am impressed. That is impressive levels of cringe. That is levels of cringe that I had no idea were even remotely possible. That's the level of cringe that we just witnessed. So, when mainstream media depicts black people as evil, violent thugs, that's just telling it how it is, right? That's facts, bro. And when the mainstream media portrays white people as angelic little, babies that are incapable of no wrong, it's actually racist against white people. When you really stop and think about it, when you really stop and smell the goddamn roses, when you really think about it, it's actually the white people that are the victims of racism. What the fuck? Kim Iversen giving us another banger of a take on Rising. That's good. That is good stuff. That is good stuff. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.